Okay, let's start at our web page. And I want you to go to your drive in your apps. So some of you would come down here, click on the search button and click on your apps. That's a way to start. Head to your Google Drive. Once in Google Drive, I want you to go to your home page. Notice your name's going to be at the top, and over in the side are your areas of where your articles and things you've saved, things that people have shared with you, your photos, recent things you've worked on, anything you've made important with the star, and the trash can. So I'm going to go to my drive, and I'm going to click on New and Folder, and I want to make a folder for RTI November, and I'm going to write 15 for 2015. And when I hit create, it's going to put it at the top of my page because I have it the last modified. If you can't find it, you can click on name and scroll down. It's going to be in ABC order. And here's the one I just made, RTI November 15th. Okay, if I want to hit last modified, that means the last one I made, last thing I made, it's at the top. You can tell that I own it, so it's going to be in my drive and that someone else doesn't own it. So everything I create in RTI, I want to put in here so I can find it for later. I'm going to take the Royals document that we created last week. Looks like this. First of all, let me go back and show you. If you look at it, you can tell that I created it, but I shared it by this button right here. It says share. There's two people. And so last week I asked you to take that Royals. Instead of being in the interactive document, we went File, and we made a copy so you have one in your own RTI folder. So let's do that. And go back to our RTI folder, find the one that I shared with you, open it, and click File, make a copy. Now I'm going to name it Royals, and I'm going to put my last initials. And then I'm going to hit OK. So now I own the article, and when you do this, you own the article. Your name will be up at the top, and it won't be a shared document like the one I shared with you, like this one that was shared with lots of you. So if I go back to my drive, right here, I can see my folder RTI November. I can scroll down and look for Royals. I can change my view right here. It might be a little easier. That's the grid view. I can look for my Royals that I just created right here. And I can take it and notice my box right here that's blue. I'll let go for a minute. When it's blue, it means I'm ready to move it. I'm going to drag it and find my RTI folder up the top. And see how it puts a blue box around it? When I let go, now it should be inside that folder. It tells me it's been moved inside. So I'm going to open it. And there it is. It's in my RTI November 15th, 2015 folder. And I can find it easy. Once I'm inside, some of the things we talked about, I'm going to go ahead and close. This is the one we shared. We can talk about adding pictures. We can hit Insert Image. And we can search for our Royals who won the World Series this year, 2015. And I can just hit the search button. I can click on and I can type clip art if I want just drawings. Or I can click on photographs like you saw just a second ago. This is photographs of faces. Or I could do Royals World Series. Let's see if I can get any type. There it is. There's a World Series trophy. I think I'll insert that. And as I insert that, I can make it smaller, remember, by going in the corners. If I hit undo and I don't use the corners, it makes the picture look warped and funny. So I'll hit undo and I'll make it smaller. Let's go back and do insert, and let's add a clip art piece. Let's just do baseball, and let's do clip art. And let's say I want a blue baseball. I can click on anything blue, and it'll show me blue items. Yellow would be yellow items. I'm going to go ahead and click this guy right here. And he's kind of large, so I'm going to go into my four corners, remember, to make him smaller or larger so he fits. The last thing I want to show you is the text box. If the light is blinking, that means I can edit right there. So if I type in a 3, it's going to go right in that space. Or I can move my cursor with my arrow keys. And I need to put a number 1 here. If that box is bothering you, I can make it bigger so I can see all of my words. And then if I want to change my color, I have to highlight. And once I highlight, I have options up here. You can tell it's white. I'm going to turn it to yellow. And if I want to make this box filled with a color, I can come over to the fill color and make this a different blue. Okay, so we went to insert, image. If we wanted to work on text, we clicked on it and looked for the blinking light. There it is. And if we want to change the size of anything we do, we want to go to the corners, not to the north, south, east, and west areas.